and start recording. Okay, everybody. I think we're back and mostly back up and running and back up. I hope this sticks around. If not, I am recording the session so that if the internet decides to be a jerk, which it normally has, we can just switch. We'll just upload to YouTube and whatever, and you guys can watch it then. It just sucks because live shows help you guys participate and all that joyous stuff. So, yeah, Nick, whenever you want, you can come sit down, and we'll get started here in a hot second. Go ahead. Sit down and switch your phone.
Okay. Alright, looks like we have everyone here. So, hey everyone, this is Slowpool, and we are starting, what is it, episode 4 or 5 of the Slay Team? 5. Finally. Yeah, so, we're one player shy on this game right now. We couldn't find a guest spot to fill, but we're still just gonna power through. We've got a little something for today, anyways. Without any further ado, we're going to switch over and start this. All right, so we are live, guys.
Oh my god, it's a miracle!
I had the desktop audio muted there, so they didn't hear anything you said, Val. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Oops. Anyways, alright, so hello, I am your Dungeon Master, Slowpool, and this is episode 5 of the Slay Team. Let's fix this camera a little bit. Alright, we're gonna go introduce ourselves in a row, so starting on my... well, where I'm sitting, we're gonna start with Val.
Hi, my name is Val. This is my channel. I'm playing a really weird Aasimar monk named Ryu. She's also a celestial sorcerer, but she doesn't like to admit that she's an Aasimar or a sorcerer at all. So she's just a person, and she's a weirdo. She doesn't like to be touched. But yeah, that's what's happening. So, yay.
All right. Up next we have... oh, what happened? We lost somebody.
Again?
Someone... Jacob dropped.
Okay, well.
As usual.
Typical.
Up next we have Andy.
Hi, my name is Andy. Today I am Dr. Victor Price. He is a shadow sorcerer who would much prefer to spend his time finding out what makes a thing tick. Like physically, not mentally. He doesn't care about your emotional state at all.
All right, then we have Jamie.
Yeah, I'm playing Yalesh, and he is a warlock and a wizard, and he is a big fan of money and bossing people around. So this group has been a really good fit for him, but he's really just a big coward.
All right, so last time, well, there's Jacob's back. Hooray!
Yep.
All right,
We did it, right?
And introducing
Hooray.
Jacob.
Yep. I'm playing Tibber Na. He's a deep gnome mystic. And yeah, he's like a monk, but he can actually like shoot mind bullets and stuff like that. It's awesome.
All right. Well, that is the Slay Team for today. Last episode, quick recap from what I can remember. There was a fight with a frog hemoth, which was hilarious because that was fun to watch you guys be panic over that. You guys.
Yeah, a lot of people got eaten and
A
somehow
lot of
still
people
made it out
got
alive.
eaten. I think everyone has been eaten at least once. So that's like a running theme right now, is that everyone gets eaten at least once. We're very inclusive in this party. Horrible things will happen to everyone eventually. Then after that, you went to the lair of the sea hag, or green hag rather, who was there, but it turned out to be just an illusion. So you found out through your investigation that she has somehow sealed the powers of, I believe it was Talos. Yes, Talos, the god of storms and thunder. And yeah, she used some sort of magic staff of lightning bolts to seal his influence from the area to stop whatever her nefarious plans may be. And yeah, so you guys are currently, let me just minimize this real quick here. You guys are currently just west of the small town of Relit. And whoops. Where's the thing? Where's he?
So what's happened to our little tiny cleric friend?
Still with you right now.
Okay.
Trying to remember their name.
Morin Fat Rabbit.
Yeah, Morin, that was it. I'm like, I have it written down here, but I've just got so many pages of nonsense, I don't even know what's going on. Morin, alright. So yeah, don't worry, Morin's still with you guys, for now.
Okay.
As I recall, I was a big fan of him.
Morin is still alive, don't you guys worry.
For now.
For now.
Okay, Doctor.
I almost wrote him down as Morin Fatburger for some reason. No idea what's going on in my brain. All right.
I'm imagining Dr. Price is like, what's his name from Young Frankenstein right now? Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
I meant for him to be more like Vincent Price, but let's be honest, I did not pull that off at all.
Well, no, a mixture. I say a mixture of both because I totally get the Vincent Price, but because we're so also goofy, it comes off as more of a funny kind of.
It does come off a little bit.
Oh yeah,
more,
I didn't take that as an insult at all. That is definitely more my style.
Gene Wilder.
I don't do sinister very well.
God damn it!
What happened?
We just lost Dream.
Oh,
I know.
At least we were just babbling about.
Yeah. So if we guys keep losing stream, just keep playing. Like after Nick, Nick will just be there and start again because we're gonna record the whole time, so that way we can just upload to YouTube.
I don't think it was the stream. I think it's OBS itself actually just fucking blew up. Okay, looks like it's back.
It's been like this. Yay, we're back.
Alright, it's back. We're back. Stream is back. Okay. Everything's fine. OBS just wants to explode once in a while. No, get away. Go away. Alright. Okay. We're just reminiscing about our characters and things. Moving along. So you guys exit the cave after finishing your look around, your investigation there. It's starting to get quite dark out, and you guys notice that all of the what are they called? The frog people are gone. And even though it's almost evening, you don't hear any seagulls or birds of any sort. In fact, the only thing you can really hear is just the crashing of waves on the shore at this moment. Could everyone except Jamie please roll me a perception hearing if you have advantage on that?
Sorry, what was the advantage?
If you have advantage, or
If you
just
have
roll
any
it's-
bonuses for hearing, roll advantage, but just a regular perception check.
Okay. Yeah, no, Rio doesn't hear shit.
It's like,
She's still trying to calm down from the fact that she was punching things to death.
all right. So, Tiber, you hear a very weird, very quiet humming, melodic humming over the sounds of the waves crashing, just going like yeah, yeah, basically. Jammy, you hear Calypso singing to you.
Oh no. we have a strained relationship. Okay. This could be good or bad.
Her song is basically calling you into the water.
Well, here we go. Yeah, I guess I will say, you guys, I could really use some fresh air. I think I'm gonna go hang out by the shore for a minute. So you're welcome to join me or not.
Or not.
Rio's like, oh, I got invited to something, so she's gonna go join him.
And
I forgot that I talk like this.
And when I say like to the water, I mean like she wants you to just walk into the ocean.
Yeah. I just want maybe somebody to be with me. So I'll let them know.
Need some
before I just
emotional
walk off.
support for this.
Yeah.
The worst person to give you emotional support is gonna go with you.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go for a swim, even though I'm like wearing chainmail and have like a war hammer.
Just like
I'm just like Rio's just gonna look at you very strangely and be like, "You're just gonna go swimming?"
I did this once before and it worked out. If I'm not back in like 5 minutes, call the ambulance.
What's
Call the
an
ambulance.
ambulance?
I mean, worry about me.
I was expecting more of the Ace Ventura reference there. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Oh.
I vaguely remember I thought these frog people were going to become my servants, so I'm going to worry more about where my new subjects went.
Like, where are my new slaves?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I technically did kill everything they worshipped. It seems I'm just having trouble remembering last night. It was like a month ago.
All right, so Yelesh literally just walks into the ocean and sort of just like you see the bubbles kind of go up there for a minute and then he's just gone. Like the bubbles are gone, it's just waves and yeah.
Rio's gonna start counting 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, and she's gonna keep doing it up to like 5 minutes before she's like, does he come back within 5 minutes?
It's approaching that 5-minute mark when Yelesh is quite literally spat out of the ocean. And I mean like catapulted from a good 20 feet off the shore onto the shore.
I go to try and catch him.
So what happens to me during this time when I'm underwater?
Oh, I'm going to send you a message on Discord about that.
Excellent.
Hey, I just remembered I have the ability to breathe underwater. I probably could have helped him had I been so inclined.
So I'm gonna go try and catch Yelesh like bridal style.
I need you to roll me a. What's that going to be? I think I was being athletics check.
An athletics check? Okay. A 16.
I'm gonna say you catch him, but it basically sends the both of you like tumbling in the beach. Like
Dude, I just like fall on my butt and I just like hold him like in my lap.
My
And-
hero.
No, basically you're like, I got this, I got this, I got this, and he hits you, and you just both go.
Like wiping sand off. Like
There's just there's sand in all sorts of uncomfortable places right now. It's
So,
not great.
what was that about? And I kind of like move him off of my body.
You ever had a crazy ex-girlfriend?
I have never been in a relationship in my life.
Well, that's we'll come back to that later. I will so you know how I can cast spells and stuff. A lot of that comes from Calypso, and she's a really angry thing that lives in the ocean, and we have a relationship of sorts.
I tilt my head curiously and I'm just like,
I used to
why
be a
don't you
sailor, but not
why
not
don't you just ignore her? That's what I do to the person that talks in my head.
I'm scratching the back of my head. I'm like, yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to cast spells and such. So, okay.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a give and take kind of thing. You know, sometimes I have to almost drown, then in return I get spells.
Oh yeah. By the way, you're just like completely covered in sea junk, like seaweed. There's like a couple small crabs and stuff on you. Just all the detritus of the ocean.
I
Yeah.
pick the small crabs off of him and like crush them.
No, we're gonna eat them.
No, I was gonna eat those.
Well,
I was thinking, like,
I wanted to eat them too. I just wanted to make them small enough for my mouth.
when I say small crabs, I mean the ones that are like the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
Pop 'em
Oh,
right in.
so I'm just gonna start popping them in. I'm gonna like pick them off his body and just like pop them into my mouth like popcorn.
All right, that's a little disturbing.
She doesn't realize that this is not socially acceptable.
I'm like, yeah, I'm evaluating the situation and choosing to ignore most of it.
So yeah, if you guys haven't noticed that even after all that weirdness, that nothing has really come back yet. There's no wildlife or natural sounds other than the waves crashing on the ocean.
Isn't it peaceful here?
Sure.
Which is
If
great.
we could just shut up those waves.
Which is great because just as soon as you say that, you hear the sound of a conch shell blown.
Okay.
It is my subjects.
And another one.
I hope.
And another
We're
one.
preparing a feast.
Who that?
Are they all coming from the same place?
Yeah, sounds like they're coming from the ocean.
Oh crap. Okay.
And you see what looks to be a shark fin swimming towards shore. And then another one.
Let's back up a little bit, like at least 50 feet away from the ocean.
And I'm gonna activate my mastery of water.
And another
focus.
one. And then about a dozen more.
Just horns or the fins?
Fins.
Okay.
About a dozen or so fins just rapidly swimming towards shore. And, Cat, get off my book. I'm trying to read.
Just imagine the cat emerges.
She's just standing right on top of the page I need. And,
I know the feeling.
Just around 14 Sahuagin break the surface of the beach and start sprinting up towards you.
Hey! God, I hope the friendly. Do we need to...
You guys are not in combat yet, but I'm going to give you a minute to decide what to do, because...
Let me see what languages I know.
Sahuagin only speak Sahuagin.
Right, okay. Well, good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I would probably know that. I've spent a lot of time in the ocean, so I might even already know. Yalesh might know that.
And they're pointing at you.
I sort of used up most of my abilities with the froghemoth.
And they're pointing at you, Yalesh.
And me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking in their language as they're running up the beach.
Do any of them look like a leader?
You see about 4 of them who are quite larger and better armed and armored than the rest, but none that seem to be like in command.
All I can think about is like, is this an episode of Street Sharks?
Jossum!
Oh dear God.
Can you,
my God.
Val? Can you check Twitch, because I think we just got some biddies.
Did we get some
can I-
babies? We might have gotten a follow, is what I
Follow?
think.
Okay.
Be able to- yeah.
Can I telepathically communicate with who I think is like the biggest one that
The biggest
I think might be
one?
the leader? Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, whoa, slow down. What do you guys want?
I'm gonna not draw my weapon and try to look stoic as hell.
You're just gonna be like, yeah, bring it on. Yeah.
Yes.
Tiber, you can try that. So you're basically asking them what's going on,
Yeah, like what do you guys want?
and you basically hear him being like, "What's that? What's going on? There's a weird one. We should bring him to."
I tell my compatriots that it sounds like they're going to try and capture Yalesh and maybe me.
I have been to the bottom of the ocean, and it is very unpleasant. Let's not do that. I go ahead as they're approaching and try out my new magic, and I'm gonna not hostilely, but just cast mirror image, and so you just see 3 more Yaleshes like step out of me.
All right, so you go and cast mirror image, and yeah, a bunch of duplicates of you appear, and they kind of the smaller Sahagween kind of run up and sort of turn around and look, and they're like barking back and forth, and one of the bigger ones just kind of shrugs and just like points, and they all start running towards you again.
Okay.
Should we attack?
I mean,
I'm going to defend myself.
I'm
Okay.
not going back in there. I just came out of there.
How far spread out are they?
They're all pretty close together. Like, there's 2 of the big ones, and thank you, Kat. I appreciate this. If you can't see, she's just like hanging out and being fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's about 2 of the big ones with the group, the Sagwin Barons, and then so there's 14, so that leaves about. Thanks. Get off my book. I'm being really mean to my cat.
He's the real boss.
He's the real antagonist of this series.
Mm-hmm.
His Ruby. Sorry, so yeah, there's about seven of the regular Sahagween, and 2 of the larger Sahagween are closing in. They're about 3 feet away from each other as they're almost charging like a pincer formation, or like a pyramid formation against them.
Okay, I'm going to cast Darkness. It's a 10-foot sphere per side point, so I basically want to create a sphere large enough to sort of cause like a lot of confusion. I want to place it like right in front of it, so I don't know if that's 20 feet or 30 feet or whatever, but basically enough to give us cover to give us a little bit more time to
So you're gonna
figure
use
out what the hell to
2
do.
side points to make a 20-foot radius.
Is 20 big enough to cover?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll use 2 side points to create this sphere of darkness.
All right, and where are you putting it exactly again?
Basically, like where they're running in between them and us, I want to put it like in between, so they're gonna like run into it essentially.
Okay, so basically the people.
And let's make it like how far are they from us actually?
Only about 20 feet at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 30-foot sphere and put it like basically right in front of us, so the edge is like right in front of us, so we can like.
Oh,
I don't know.
if you made it 30 feet, Jacob, that would
Yeah.
cover all of you
Uh.
because it's a sphere,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And if you made it a 30-foot radius or a 30-foot, no,
I just basically wanted to put the sphere like in front of us.
yeah. If you want to put it in front of you and have it block the view, 20 feet would be enough to be where it would pretty much be almost at Jamie's face, and it'd be engulfing the person leading the charge.
Okay, let's do that.
All right.
Because am I towards the front of the group, kind of?
Well, yeah. Well, you and
Ryu?
Yeah, sorry. Ryu basically got spat out and are kind of near the front.
Okay.
Well, you all backed up. But yeah, you're pretty much like what they're going for anyways, so.
Right. I imagine I would have probably stepped forward just a little bit in case. I mean, I'm usually the guy who gets hit a lot anyway.
Yeah, you did the stoic pose anyways, right?
Yeah, I'm up front, like looking all sexy. As sexy as a snake man can look anyway.
All right, so, anyways, Tiber basically psionics, psychers, I don't know what the correct verbiage is for that. What's the right noun? Psionics.
Psionically?
I guess psionically apparates a sphere of darkness right in front of Yulesh's face, and you hear in the fishy language or sharky language of the Sagween, they're kind of, you can definitely understand that they're cursing as you hear a couple of them fall inside.
Do you guys want to run or?
Yeah, I don't like being here. Like, as soon as like Rio sees an opportunity to get the fuck out of there, she leaves. She's like, later, and she just like goes to like her companions, because I don't want to use friends because she's very unsure about Victor still.
All right, so you guys are deciding that discretion is the better part of valor at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Morin kind of agrees with this point. That's a lot of them, and you see him kind of just be like, point out at the ocean, be like, not to alarm anyone, but what's that supposed to be? And you see a large mass heading quickly towards shore. And if anyone,
is it sin?
No, if anyone wants to take a closer look.
I'll look closer.
Roll me a sight check on that.
Ooh.
No.
They tried. I'm even worse at this, but I'll try. Hey.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You think it's like a large shark or a whale.
Oh.
Ryu, you can actually see it's a group of about 30 or 40 more Sagwin.
Uh-oh.
The rest of the raiding party.
So I'm like, hey guys, there's like 40 of them in a ball.
Like it's like a school of fish essentially.
It's a school of shark people coming after us. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't have any lightning bolts left. I mean, I could use the darkness as cover, but yeah, let's leave.
All right, so you guys use the cover that the darkness put down to get the hell out of Dodge, essentially. Make your way back up the beach as the Sagween kind of work their way around the sphere and are very confused when you're not on the other side. They're kind of just, what? And then you see you basically scrambling your way up the rocky portion and running off into the distance, and they are hot on your heels. So, where are you guys going to go now?
I run 40 feet. Well,
you guys aren't.
I'm ahead of everyone.
Yeah, you're a little bit faster than everyone else. But where are you guys going to head to? You are a couple miles away from the nearest town of Reliot. But if you run there, you would also run the risk of leading an entire Sagween raiding party.
Yeah, even Ryu kind of realized it's a really bad idea to run towards
However,
civilization.
that would be a lot of buildings and things inside those buildings to distract them.
There would also be like the town guard or militia or whatever that might
Yes,
help.
that too. People
So-
to put between me and them.
Are there any like rocky, cliffy areas around us, or is it like more of like a rolling sand dunes kind of?
Well, like from the last session, it was I can't remember what the word I used was, but yeah, like not swampland. What was
Like a wetland or like
moorish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the word I used. So lots of like wetland with lots of rock covering and small boulders.
Okay.
A couple like dune like sheer cliff dunes where due to soil erosion, all that sort of nonsense, all that geological talk. I don't know, man. I took biology, not geology.
That's exactly what I was wondering. I was just wondering maybe if there were like natural shelter around that we maybe could hide in, but I don't think we would be able to find anything big enough for all of us in this kind of environment. Maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it. So I would probably just recommend keep running and maybe go to the edge of town and see if we've lost them, and if they're still following us, maybe we change directions so that we don't lead them right into a ton of people.
Innocent bystanders.
So at a run,
Yeah.
it would probably take you guys maybe at a full run, maybe half an hour, probably less, probably 20 minutes or so to make it to Redlit.
Then I'm about 15 minutes.
At like a dead run.
Yeah.
I've kind of got an idea because I've got an awesome spell called Delusion, and I could just plant the image of Jammy going in a certain way.
That would be
opposite
perfect, dude.
Of us.
That would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So
you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm thinking that you're probably just gonna wait for that first group to sort of catch up a bit before you start the illusion.
Yeah. We can keep running, and basically, as soon as I see one, like as long as it's within 60 feet, I can kind of plant that image.
But you might want to do it before you get out.
Correct.
Off the moors.
You guys go ahead. I'll wait, and like kind of like hide and wait until I see one.
Okay. If you have any trouble, yell really loud. I don't know what else to tell you.
Morin's gonna stay with you, just in case.
Okay.
All right, and the rest of you just head east towards Relite. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Jacob, can you please roll me? Or actually, no. Sorry, you don't need to roll anything. I need to roll something. I'll be right back, guys. I need to grab some dice.
Oh, you're rolling with dice. Keeping it a secret from everyone watching.
Dun dun dun.
The dice is just across the table.
I realized I started the game without my precious greens. All right, so
Precious greens, you say?
not that type of green.
Oh.
Sad. If the target, blah 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 blah. All right, so yeah, so you're just gonna create the image of Yelesh running which direction?
I guess like it all depends on where we're going, but pretty much like opposite of where we're heading.
Well, opposite
you can do it north.
Opposite of where you're heading would be back towards the ocean.
Like if we were heading north or like east, like northeast, then I want it to head like southeast.
So you probably want to send it southbound then.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So you create this image of Yelesh making a break for it southwards, just leaving the rest of the group to their fate. Just as that first advanced group of Sagween come over the rocks, and they bark out and just head that direction. So it seems to have worked for now.
Okay. I'm going to catch up with the group then, I guess. Like,
When he
do I-
catches up with us, I want to cast Pass Without Trace. And I can do that as a Shadow Monk once a day.
Hot dog.
Just so it's like harder to track us.
Does pass without trace affect more than just you?
Yes,
It's a AoE.
it can affect anyone like I think within 30 feet within me. Let
Ooh,
me
wow.
double check
Sounds
that
right.
for you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Something ranger spell.
Yeah, it's a ranger spell, but Shadow Monks get it.
Yeah, it's badass. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. The creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. And it can last for up to an hour.
Okay.
So I'm allowing you all to be as close as that I possibly allow you to be with me.
Which is 30 feet for me.
Yeah, I've learned not to stand too close.
Yeah, Yalish is allowed to be like within arm's reach, and and that's I'm not
I'm
quite
on the
sure
other
about
side
the
of the
gnome.
street.
Okay. So you guys make it to Relit, the gates of Relit, just before sunset, and you check behind you, and luckily enough, you don't see anyone following you just yet.
I would like to maybe. Are there like town guard or anything at the gates?
Yeah, there's a couple guards out there, like the local garrison. Not many because it's such a small town.
Right. Mm-hmm. I'll just go up and I'll say, I'm not from around here, but on our way up here, we saw some pretty scary creatures at the shore. So I would maybe keep an eye out. I'm not a professional guard or security man.
Like, what kind of scary creatures? I mean, were they giant crabs? They were supposed to hit them somewhere.
No, they were. They looked like. It looked like if a shark had a human face and arms, and could run around.
The two guards on duty kind of look at each other. They're just like pale as hell now. They're like, you don't think?
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
No, like,
anyway, have a good night. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
One of the guards.
We have no reason to believe they were after us at all.
One of the guards literally just drops his spear. It's like, I quit.
Asks, you didn't see anything.
Well, there we go again.
I probably wouldn't say that to the guard, but
yeah,
maybe I did.
Just dropped again.
Woo! I think it's OBS and not like the.
It's the communication between OBS and Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's great. That's cool. Awesome.
Jacob, just press start streaming again and just go back up.
It's it has just. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I get you disconnected. Alright, and we are back again because OBS is terrible. Alright, so as you tell him, the two guards kind of go pale and they look at each other, and one of them quite literally just like throws his spears down. He's like, I quit. I'm done. Later.
The lack of professional integrity in this town.
Professional, you're one to talk.
Hey, I was run out of academia. I did not quit academia.
The board of ethics would like to have a word with you.
They always have a problem.
You can't use human experimentation, they say. That's against the laws of God, they say. Everyone has a problem on the board of ethics.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so, obviously, the people on the coast have had a history with Sagwin raiders or raiding parties, and they know what's coming. So you kind of see the other guard run off to the local garrison, and looks like he's getting help or whatever. But yeah, you seem to have caused a mild panic. So there's that.
Whoops. Better than a not mild panic, I guess.
At least it's not an epic panic.
It's just a very slight, small case of complete pandemonium. Anyways, so now that you're in town, and pretty much the panic is just starting to spread, and everyone's kind of just running around screaming. What's your next move?
Maybe a nice dinner.
I just want to say that the panic basically, like, you told the guards, and one of the guards was like, "Wait, does that sound like a Sagwin?" And the other guard's like, "A Sagwin raiding party?" And then someone next to, like, just walking in heard him was like, "There's a Sagwin raiding party?" And then it's just like, "A Sagwin raiding party? Oh god, there's a Sagwin raiding party coming! They're coming for us right now. There's a Sagwin raiding party. The Sagwins are at the gates." And it's just, well.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the party. I was like, so it looks like this town knows what it's doing when it comes to these things. Do we want to go get something?
Yeah, they have it covered.
Do we want to go get something to eat? I'm kind of.
I wonder if they have kebabs.
I could eat.
What are kebabs?
It's like meat on a stick. It's really good.
What?
It's not even like meat on a stick. It is just meat on a stick.
Yeah, this partake of the kebab.
Sorry, that was
Don't
more.
oversell it.
That was more. It's like, it's not like a meat a stick. It's just meat on a stick.
You'll see when you get there. It's just great.
That sounds great.
So you guys go to.
I like meat and I like sticks. I use them to hit people with.
So you guys go to, I don't know, like a tavern or kebab shop, basically. And you're kind of just sitting in there as people are just, like, running, screaming through the streets.
There's a Saturday Night Live sketch like this. I'm crying. It's like, anyway. Yeah, we're just sitting, well, you know.
Ryu is thoroughly enjoying the meat that's in her mouth.
Yeah, the owner doesn't care. The owner's just like, it happens, like, once every other couple months, so what you gonna do?
So what happens when they come? Do they pillage? What do they do?
Usually just a lot of murdering. Lots of murdering, and then the pillaging.
Every couple of months, well, your population seems to recover quite quickly. You must have an excellent breeding program within these walls.
Well, I mean, they don't always get through the walls. I mean, they just come up here. They come up here to murder, and then we fight them off, and then they leave, and then they try it again a couple months later. So,
sounds like an appropriate system that you have set up.
I mean, there used to be another town further up north, and there used to be one further down south, but they're not on the maps anymore because, you know, they got Sagwined off the maps.
I'm glad they were able to keep the maps updated. I'd hate to be trying to go to a town that was no longer there.
I think we do have updated maps. I don't see anything, and she's gonna look at her map.
Yeah, there's like nothing on there. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty current edition. I mean, the last one got wiped off maybe 3 years ago. It's been great business for cartographers.
Do you?
Maybe that's the job I should take.
Do you know, like, what is? Never mind. You're just a kebab guy.
Oh,
no offense, kebab guy.
Just a kebab guy.
He is also one of the few people who is not panicking and is actually doing his job. Professional integrity, very important, sir. I appreciate your service.
It's like, I take pride in what I do, even if what I do most people don't find, you know, the pride in it. It's important to me. He's very proud of his meat.
It is delicious meat. Thanks. I could put more of it in my mouth.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Moving on.
Moving right along then.
What do you guys want to do? What's the game plan here? I mean, what's our friend's name? Our dwarven friend's name?
More. Is he a halfling?
Oh,
He's a halfling. Yeah.
sorry.
Well, halfling. Morn.
Morin, what are your plans for the next few days?
Morin, it's like, well, I gotta get back to my temple and tell them what happened with Talos, because that's not good if they if a Hay can kind of stop a god from working in the area. That's it's a little troubling. I didn't even know that was a possible thing that could happen. So I think the higher ups should know about this. Not the higher ups, but my superiors.
But what
I
if
think
you were
the
just
higher
hanging out with
ups-
us, though? I mean, we could use or just do anything else besides that.
I mean, it's kind of important. They might have to call the army for this. It's kind of a big deal. Plus, I mean, I don't think I could really helping you find that hag thing, because poof, gone.
Oh,
So-
don't we actually have to find her in order to get paid?
Yeah.
Plus, I am interested in how to keep gods from poking their noses in on my work. So
You know what?
food
I am also very interested in how to keep gods poking their business into my business.
Yalesh, you should also be interested in that.
I'm kind of dependent on gods poking into my business.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you do you, friend.
I mean, yeah.
But I'm gonna pat your face.
Yeah, he looks
affectionately.
defeated. But I think we could probably find this hag pretty easily. And maybe, just maybe, we can solve this without chopping off her head and just get her to, leave and stop doing the stuff she's doing without getting violent. Because last time, we went to get that wizard guy, we killed his friend, and he was really annoying, and I just don't want to repeat of that whole affair.
let's call that Plan B, and we will just skip it altogether.
He was bad because you guys killed Jeremy for no reason. Or Jerry.
Oh.
No reason.
Jerry did nothing wrong.
Nothing
You're
wrong.
not-
Except he killed that
people.
one guard.
He killed tons of people.
He didn't kill tons of people. He ripped the arm off of one person.
Oh, that's right. And I was able to. That guy still owes me for my medical services.
Yeah, he maimed one person.
He did cause some slight property damage along the
Slight
way.
property damage, but he only maimed one person.
Yes. I mean, that's a better track record than I have, technically.
And
To
yet,
be fair,
he's dead, and you're here.
Jerry was probably less violent overall than a lot of you together. So
That's almost
I
certain.
did attempt to kill his
That's
creator on principle of he was an idiot.
hashtag
And he
Jerry
deserved
did
to die.
nothing wrong.
I like that hashtag.
Hashtag justice
That's a
for
beautiful hashtag. Jerry did nothing wrong.
hashtag justice for Jerry.
Justice for Jerry.
Jerry was an abomination upon the world, visually and aesthetically.
We don't like to slur abomination. We prefer different in the eyes of God.
Per construct.
we prefer constructed differently. Not sewn together flesh abomination.
Mr. Kebab Man.
Yep.
Anything strange going on around here lately? Out of the ordinary.
Well, he kind of looks outside and sees a guy on fire just runs past. Like he's just on fire. And he just kind of shrugs and be like, "Not really, nothing out of the ordinary."
Okay, so everyone here
Oh,
is
so you
completely...
set yourself on fire for fun.
That usually happens once or twice a panic. You think people would have better fire safety in this town?
Just out of curiosity, what is the real estate around here like? I mean, is it affordable?
It's definitely a buyer's market.
I'm thinking I might set up a lab here.
Well,
I don't know if I ever want to like spend more than a day here. In fact, when are we leaving?
Ooh.
I'll be right back, guys. Keep going. I just have to go to the bathroom.
So we are hunting hags. You know anything about that, guys? Doctor and gnome.
Give me one sec here, guys, because I think I can pull up.
I was just asking the guys if they had ideas, but I'm all up for information. But
I'm just gonna go pull up here real quick. Morin, I think he doesn't have anything like that.
I'm trained in Arcana. I don't know if that would give me any insight.
If you guys have any sort of nature, would possibly work, or insight. Morin has absolutely no idea. He's like, well, it was by the sea. Maybe it's just by a different sea.
That's with a +5 that I get a 12.
Tiber, you know that even though it's by the sea, it's not a sea hag.
Hello?
You cut out there.
Yeah, you're back now. So even though
Nick.
Yes.
You cut out.
I cut
Did
out?
we lose him entirely?
Hold on, I'll be right back. No, because he would have the call.
Oh, that is an excellent point.
Oh God, what's going
Maybe.
on?
There we
I hear
go.
you.
Oh, what's happening? OBS just died again.
Oh, okay.
You guys can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we can now.
My video looks like it's still on though.
Just go to stop streaming.
Well, OBS is like frozen now.
Oh.
It won't let me stop. Now it's locked up.
Yeah. It should not. It's not hot, so there's no.
Okay, it looks like it's back up now. That's good.
Can they hear you?
You guys can hear me, yes?
Dang it, OBS.
You guys can all hear me, yes?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right, I think we're
I
back.
just gotta say, you guys have so much more trouble with OBS than I do.
It's dying like again instantly.
All right, but yeah, now it's back. It just took a
I might just have to stop the stream, and we might just have to upload the recording.
We have an audience.
All right, well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going, even though I'm gonna try and technical support this thing later.
Yeah, like I said, just keep playing the game. Just keep stopping when it
Yeah.
keep going. That's how it's not happening.
All right, so Tiber, you know that even though the hag's lair was by the ocean, she is a green hag. And green hags don't usually live in that sort of environment, which means that there may be a coven involved, which is kind of a worst case scenario.
So she's green and she doesn't live in the forest, is what you're saying?
Green's usually like swampy areas.
Ah.
Sea hags would live in where she was living. In fact, that might have been a sea hag's lair, who was part of her coven. That's what you think.
Okay.
We didn't find any. We found some loot, but we didn't really find any significant texts or anything in there, did we?
You found a lot of leftover materials from whatever ritual they used to seal off the powers of Talos, but other than that, like a lot of stuff. There was a ton of stuff there.
Yeah.
Which is probably more like if she was working alone, it would have taken her years to get all this stuff together. So.
But now we have a start on our whole No God Zone project.
Yeah, there is that.
Well, I say maybe we do a sweep of the coast. It seems like the logical thing. Maybe even go to the river that's up north and look along the mouth of that river. Maybe a good place to look. Or to the south. There's a river to the south as well, so it seems a little further away.
Yeah. That's an option.
What do you guys think?
What about a swamp?
There is a swamp where you fought the Rouse in the original, in episode 1.
Right.
There's also the swamp near the Necromancer's lair.
Mm-hmm.
Are we like essentially in Louisiana? Just be honest with me here. Like, is this whole place a fucking swamp? Are we in Florida?
No.
Like,
No. Because
Just,
there's actually
it's like
there's
Walmart.
hills
There's
and
a swamp popping up everywhere.
there's hills and mountains.
that doesn't like mean there can't be a swamp.
It means it can't be Louisiana because there's a mountain.
That is true. It could be
Sorry,
Georgia.
there's a mountain range.
Okay.
So definitely more like Georgia. Actually,
There's swamps and mountains where I live. So
Directions around here are okay. You're going to go past the swamp.
you're gonna go
And
past the
There
swamp.
you
You're going to go left to the next swamp.
Yeah.
Back to the swamp.
If you hit
If you go to the third swamp, you've gone too far.
If you hit the big swamp, you've definitely gone too far. Yeah. So
Is there okay? In hags in this universe, are they generally not good creatures, or would they
No.
ever?
they're never good.
in what world?
In what world?
Define good.
Like you know, you bring an offering to them and they like can do some magics on you, like heal you or something.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to remember, it's always going to be some monkey paw bullshit with them, right?
Right. Okay. So what I'm trying to get at is, would there be any locals that we could ask around that might have heard of like some like woods magic or something like that, like some lady in the woods trying to heal people?
So you want to try and track down another part of the coven.
Yeah.
That's always an option. You could ask if there's a wild witch or something around.
Yeah. I'll
We
ask
could
the
also-
kebab vendor if he's heard anything about that, about like a wild witch in the woods.
We could also ask around if there's any citizens here that have had an unbelievable or outlandish change in circumstance.
Yeah, that too.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and like stop the first person that is panicking, like with like my hand,
Forgot
and be
everyone's
like,
freaking out.
"Hey, has any unusual circumstances happened to you lately? Like a life change? Did someone suddenly get cured of an incurable disease? Just this."
And there's like a life change. You might segue into sending on our village again and murder us all.
Listen. Other than those guys,
I don't know. I gotta go.
I'm gonna
what is wrong with these people?
I'm gonna try to intimidate this guy into to stop. Well, I won't do that. I won't force him to talk to us. He's just a stranger. Let him go.
And I'm just gonna let them
I am
go
just going to
and
go
be
to
like,
have a moment to talk.
nobody
looking
wants
for
to
hags?
talk. Ryu's gonna stop for a hot second. She's gonna go, wait a second. Can I just make people stop talking if I get naked?
That is, possibly, but don't.
We won't.
But it's just a body.
Every hypothesis should be tested to find out if it's valid.
Look, I haven't eaten a human in a really long time, but that doesn't mean that I won't start today.
There's plenty of them around. I don't think anybody's going to notice.
Well, you know.
You're gonna
it's
eat
just-
a person?
Yeah, when I see naked people, it makes me want to eat humans. What? What can I say? I'm weird.
I mean-
I'm a snake man.
The kebab vendor's like,
What do you think I eat the clothes? That's disgusting.
I mean, you guys haven't heard
That's a very strange kink you have.
I'm a snake man.
the kebab guy's just like, can you guys
It's
just
not a
not
sex
get
thing, it's a-
naked
So wait a
in my
second.
store?
So wait a second. No. This is a serious question I have for you, Yulish.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
If seeing somebody naked makes you want to eat humans, like every time you try to procreate, do you just like have a human sacrifice?
I mean, that is kind of kinky, but no, not if it's a snake woman, or maybe even like, I guess, another reptile person. I don't know.
So if
I don't
you're
want to get too
procreating
weird.
with a snake person, no, Rio's very curious about this. Okay, like
Yeah.
this
What do you
is
want to know?
some life lessons for her sheltered self. She's like, okay, so wait, so like, what is the list of humanoid races that make you want to eat people when you see them naked?
It's easier for me to tell you the ones that don't.
What people that you see naked don't make you want to eat people? This is a very strange thing, and I think he might need therapy.
I definitely probably need
the
therapy.
kebab guy's like, I think most of you guys need therapy. Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Yes, I am very mentally unstable.
If I keep killing people, I might have enough money to afford it.
So, Mr. Kebab Vendor, yes. The kebab vendor was like, you guys haven't heard the story of the witch? And,
Nah, I'm not from here.
well, obviously, I mean, alright, so out east there's like that little tiny village of Kurth, right? They got an urban legend about the witch who lives in the woods out by the lumber mill. And they say is that she grants whatever your heart desires. But always, twist it around, Like you want to get rich, you get rich, but you get it because your family dies off and you get their inheritance. Shit like that.
That's unfortunate. I mean, that's good. I don't know how to handle. Yeah.
I mean, like,
has anyone locally had
we
that?
need-
Well, once that kind of rumor gets passed around, even the really stupid people think twice about going to ask for something. You don't want to be like, oh, I want to live forever, and then you're a zombie.
Okay.
So nobody locally.
No, well, again, out east, Kurth, small little like, I don't know, there's like 50 people who live there.
Oh, it's the one that's still on the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're out east, away from the town. They don't get Sagweened off the map when they're that far inland.
Maybe we should go to Kurth and see if we can get more info on this witch.
Cool. Let's find a place to peacefully sleep because it's nighttime.
And the town definitely won't get attacked.
Yeah, I mean, if they,
I think we'll be able to get a bargain on a room tonight.
It's been a while since we've had a long rest.
Kebab guy, can we shack up with you tonight?
No.
What if I get naked?
Again, no.
You gotta drop it.
Can you guys just pay and leave? You're weird.
Yeah, we'll take our kebabs to go.
Are those things ready yet? Feels like we ordered ages ago.
I think Rio just continued eating, like ordering and just eating kebabs because she thinks that meat on a stick is the best thing in the world.
Because it is.
Pretty great.
Because it is.
Sweet.
All right, so you guys are going to the rest then.
Yes, we'll find a place. I mean, Rio's just gonna sleep in a tree, but
I mean, if we need to, I can, set up. We could set up like a tent or something. Or
None of you are elves.
yeah, we can set up camp.
None of you are elves, are you?
Yep.
No.
Yeah, so you need the full on rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably with walls and a bed.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm a fan of it.
I guess you guys are just gonna find like a little inn to take a rest.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys settle in for the night. To get ready to head out to Kurth in the morning. Let me just looking for the dice. Where is the right one?
You're rolling to see how restful we are, right?
Oh yeah, sure. That's the one.
That's exactly what's happening.
Oh, you guys are lucky. Ah, god damn it. You guys settle in for a nice full 8 hours of rest.
Man, that sounds nice.
That was a very restful sleep.
Damn you, dice.
I feel like things just work out for us somehow.
Things just work out for you guys somehow, because that was supposed to be like not a rebel. All right. So
Hey,
early in the morning, you guys like the panic kind of dies off late at night, and in the morning you actually hear like the panic like go full bore as there's people running around screaming and stuff sounds like it's on fire again. And yeah. This time
sounds like it's a really good time for us to head to that other village.
you would, but as you head out to the city gates, you find they're being barred.
Oh.
Dangerous out today.
He's like that. Yeah, there's Sagween outside trying to get in.
Oh,
Aren't they on more of the west side? We want to go to the east side.
That's okay. We ran away from them undetected before. We should be fine.
Is there only the one entrance into the town?
There is a second entrance you can try, but that is like, yeah, there is a second entrance you can try.
Is it going to be boarded up as well?
We can.
There's also guards posted on that one, and it is being barred as well.
Okay. Do you guys pay for like per head or something like that? Like, can we make some money here?
He kind of like looks over the wall and ducks as a spear goes flying over. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead, be my guest."
Well, how much are we gonna make?
I'll give you 1 gold a head if you come back alive, and I'm not paying it forward to your family.
That's cool.
Who is? Can we confirm that he can do that? He has the authority to.
Oh, that's like the captain of the guard.
Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't just like some archer standing on the wall, like, yeah, totally.
Yeah, we'll totally pay you guys. Wing. I told him we already got one.
Job on top of the job we already took. Like that's a thing that people can do while they're working.
That's the glory. That's the glory about being mercenaries. You can always get paid more.
Oh.
It's not like this job conflicts with the other job.
I'm my own boss, and I'm y'all's boss too. No, I'm just kidding.
You are not my boss.
So, are we able to like climb up onto this wall?
It's like a fort, so it's there's like it's about 7 feet tall, and there's basically like a large step so you can get up and look over, right?
Okay, so it does have ramparts or whatever?
No ramparts or anything like that.
Oh. But we can look over and see them?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to kind of like throw some fireballs at them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just chill.
Okay.
Well, I might be able to help. I mean,
Rio's gonna stand behind the wall because she doesn't want to like be like, yes, I see people killing other people. I'm going to be triggered to kill people too. And I'm just not into that. She's gonna just stand at the bottom of the wall while everyone like goes to the top, and she's gonna be, you go guys, good job, I'm proud of you. Like, she's gonna be a cheerleader for all of you.
Because I don't really remember where, but I got a circular blasting, so I got 1 extra scorching ray I can fire.
Okay.
Yeah, is there
it's from when we got the hag.
Yeah, okay. That would explain it then.
What's up? What was that, Jacob?
Is there a big group of them?
There's almost 60 of them
60?
spread out around the town. Yes,
Oh my
6
God.
0.
We have the town guard to help us. So just hold out as long as we can, I guess.
No, I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere. As in, like, we're literally just sitting here until, this ends. So we can
there
either
goes
make it
again.
faster.
Okay, there we go again.
There we go again. Here I
Looks
go,
like it's happening
killing
every
again.
30 minutes. Yeah.
Oh well, here I go, killing again.
Like, how many would be grouped in a 20-foot sphere? As hypothetically.
Hypothetically, they are
Yeah.
spread out around from the east to the south of the town where the two gates are.
Yeah.
And so in a 20-foot sphere, you'd probably be able to get a dozen or so of them.
That's not bad. That's 12
Are
gold.
there any men on the ground, or is it just archers on the walls?
So we're back up streaming. People on the ground in terms of guards, there's maybe about a dozen or so guards there. Because it's a relatively small garrison, and they're not really prepared for this kind of attack. So pretty much all of them are there's like 2 on each gate holding it shut, and the rest are on the walls with bows and arrows. But like hiding behind the wall because they keep getting spears and stuff thrown at them.
Okay, so there's none like out on the exterior of the wall they're fighting?
Oh, if there are, they're dead.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
Alright.
next question here. Are there enough of them in a line that I could use lightning bolt, or should I just stick to fireball also?
Ask the DM. I mean, you can, I guess. But...
I mean, if I were to say tactically, which one's going to get me the most bang for my buck?
Firebolt versus lightning bolt.
I think that sounds like a perception roll.
That sounds to me like a perception roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to know the same thing.
I mean, 'cause I realize I'm sort of shooting at an angle here
T-Bird,
also.
you kind of you can't even really see over the wall, so sucks
Great.
for you. Because
Someone hoist me up.
Because you're short.
I'm
I
gonna
need a
go
boot.
and pick up T-Bird, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna throw you, okay?
No.
I'm gonna put him back down.
Maybe
No.
you can get him like an apple box to stand on.
A what?
He needs
An apple box.
He needs a
Just
stuff.
sit on my
what?
shoulders.
A box of apples he can stand on.
You put apples in boxes?
Well, you've got to put something in the box. I don't think the contents of the box is really the important part of this conversation.
You can sit on my shoulders if you
You're
want.
just arguing about the
T-Bird.
proper storage for apples now. You don't put apples in boxes, you put them in a basket.
Note to self, find out what and why apples go in boxes and not baskets.
And why would you
I'll climb up onto Yelesh's shoulders, and then I think I'm gonna start throwing some fireballs.
What's your AC?
You're doing great, son.
So
Jacob,
I'm gonna choose a 20-foot sphere where there's no guards outside.
One
and
sec.
the most
One,
amount of
Jacob,
enemies.
wait! Jacob,
We're down
wait.
again.
We're down
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, we're down again. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just starting it back up if it'll go. This has just been a terrible stream tonight. This is like the most I've ever had it drop.
This has been my stream life for the past 2 weeks. This is what I've been going through.
I wonder why.
And
What's the issue?
I've done I've lowered my bit rate. I've changed servers. I've honestly I think your theory, Nick, it's the router. Because the router disconnects the LAN cable to the PlayStation just randomly. So that's what we're kind of thinking that it is.
Have you guys updated the firmware on it?
No.
No, that's a good idea. I should do that.
That
we can do that tonight
definitely
then.
be something you do.
I'll do that tonight.
And reset. If that doesn't work, reset it to the factory settings and.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Anyways.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Anyways,
well, while this is happening, I can pee again. That beer went.
We're
straight
back
through me.
up. We're back up. So, Jacob, before you start casting, what is your AC?
If there were guards on
God
the
damn
outside, nah, cool new cloak to walk down the wall like a vampire. That did.
You've got to be kidding me! It literally died instantly.
It's so weird that like the call isn't affected, but the OBS is.
I honestly think it's more just an issue of the settings on OBS. I am going to try and take a look at it. But, because right now I'm having, I think it's a server issue right now. But I can't really fix that. Okay, it looks like we're back up. We're dead again, maybe? Yep, it's dead again. It's just dying instantly. I can't tell because it's jumping up to like 1800 kilobytes a second and then dropping down to like 200, so it's got some...
Is the stream back up?
It's having mad lag spikes right now, but it looks like we're back up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
showing us down on my phone.
Okay, yeah.
It's showing live on my computer.
Let me just refresh. Yeah, we're back up. Okay, so...
Now it's showing down.
It's just mad lag spikes. Whoever's sticking with us through all this for the stream, thank you for the patience. I'm gonna try and tech support this tonight and tomorrow, and we're gonna get this fixed up for our next session. So it's not going to do this. In any case, Jacob, what is Tiber's AC? Tiber's AC.
He has an AC of 14.
Uh, 14, you say?
Yeah.
I kind of just give up on OBS.
Okay.
I give up on this nonsense.
Okay, we'll keep playing and record it, and we'll just upload to.
Yeah, I'm done with
YouTube.
I'm done with this
Yep,
stream.
that's fine.
We'll have a better time if we're not constantly battling
Yeah.
it
Oh,
too.
sorry, we gotta stop. We gotta
Yeah.
stop. All right. So Jacob, as you go up to the wall to sort of cast fireballs, you were just hit with a barrage of thrown spears.
Oh God.
And when I say a barrage, I mean like about 15.
Oh no.
And one of them critted on you. So
Oh God.
Do we have any of those nat ones left?
I have 6 nat ones. Out of the 17, 4 hit and 1 was a crit.
4. Oh my God.
I told you.
You gotta hug the wall.
But it's okay. They have got really shitty spears. That's garbage. 7, 8, 7, yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 damage on the normal one, and then 7, 8 damage. So 19 altogether, including the crit.
How much?
19 damage altogether from all those spears, including the critical one. Like I said,
Ugh.
just garbage.
Jesus Christ.
He also just got pin cushioned by like 4 spears.
That's relatively low for 4.
For 4 spears.
Hey Nick, are you still recording on OBS?
Yeah,
Sorry.
OBS is still going on the recording. The recording's still fine. We're an hour and 20 minutes in on the recording. All right.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
So, a 20-foot sphere. Let's see how many you hit, Jacob. You hit 19 of them.
Nice.
Um,
DC 16 con save.
Fuck. Con for half damage?
What's
Their con? Fucking nothing. Okay, so they basically have to roll 15 or higher. That's 2, 4, 1, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So of those 19, 4 made it. How much HP do they have? Oh shit! Is that a fireball?
It's essentially a fireball.
So after you like get pin cushioned, like it's pretty much like directly as soon as you throw the fireball, this huge blast of fire goes up, and a couple of them on the edges dive clear, but a good chunk of the Sagween are just left in just charred, bubbling mess. It smells like
and their corpses would have been thrown as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Like knocked prone.
Yeah, they're knocked prone. There's 4 of them and they're knocked prone. There's just like bodies and pieces of fish guts everywhere. And it smells like microwave fish.
If there's any left, I will follow up with my own fireball.
You're gonna throw a fireball on the other
You
side?
guys, good job! And she's gonna like clap. Great job! I'm proud of you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
You're gonna throw another one? Alright.
Yeah. Mine's only a DC 15 though.
No, is the radius still the same? 20 feet?
Yes, I believe so.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check.
You hit 8 of them this time.
20.
So 8 and a DC 15 Dex save that are going flat. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 for 30 damage, which means that only one of those manages to get out of your explosion, and one of them basically managed to like walk out half on fire. The rest of them are again just charred messes of fish pieces just thrown all over the place. And now it smells like someone microwaves really old fish in the office.
Okay, maybe I don't want to buy a house here after all. I mean, I like the atmosphere and the whole, overlooking certain situations, but the smell's really going to get to me after a while.
Maria doesn't smell a thing. She has an awful sense of smell.
It is Omaha Beach for these fishes. It's terrible.
Is Morin around?
You can't see anything over the wall.
No, Morin.
Yeah, he can't see over the wall. He's a halfling.
No. I want to know if he's around, like near me, because I want to be like, "Come on, Morin. I'm really badly hurt right now."
Oh. Yeah. I guess he can probably help you.
I'll put you down.
With like the spear sticking out of him. Like,
Pat you on the head, be like,
thanks.
good.
Oh yeah, I suppose I could have patched
Actually,
you up.
before that happens, Jacob, I need you to make a wisdom. Sorry. Yeah, Jamie and Jacob, you need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Poor baby Jacob.
Teamer!
Could be like a DC 11, but I doubt it.
Oh, poor Jacob. You were Jamie, you actually can't put Jacob down.
No, I mean, I'm going to have to put him out of his misery, aren't I?
Well, he's just stuck, right? He's held in place.
Oh, okay.
Actually, well, he's paralyzed, so you can put him down, but he's just, yeah, he's completely paralyzed.
He's like, froze.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, I definitely will set him down, and I'll like lay him on his back so he doesn't like fall over.
I just need to check what that's.
Wait, sorry. Was that a magic attack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get advantage on saving throws against magic.
Oh, okay, well then take your other throw on that then.
Yeah, I'll just roll one more time.
I do too, but
Nice.
I made it. So I don't.
Ah, okay, so you're not paralyzed.
Yeah.
You guys
Sorry, I didn't realize
you guys
that.
suck.
Ruined fun.
All right,
Yay for gnome cunning.
yeah, right.
My racial finally pays off.
Nice.
So yeah, Morin, I guess, might heal you. Let's see. Spells. Oh, it's been so long since I played. I can't remember what the spells are.
Do you guys need any help? Like, is everything okay up there?
I mean, it looks like they're doing pretty good.
All right, you're
from what I
healed
can
for 8
tell.
points, Jacob. So stop whining.
Yay.
Okay. And she just like gives you like a thumbs up from where she's standing.
Do you have any ranged weapon attacks, anyways?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can use burning hands. I can use
Burning hands is not ranged.
Yes, it
It's
is.
about 15-foot cone.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
50-foot cone? Okay, well they're further. They're like 30 feet away, right? Because they're surrounding.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't think it was something you want to do on a wooden wall.
Yeah, that too.
You know, I have sleep.
That worked.
That one could come in handy because then I can firebolt them much more easily if they're not moving.
Oh, you guys need me to put these guys to sleep? Okay. Ryu's gonna like she can do that. So she's gonna climb up and she's gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
So anything with 22 hit points. So a 22 hit point radius amongst these guys. She's gonna do some weird ninja move, like some Naruto bullshit hand signs, and she's gonna cast sleep.
I love the descriptions of Naruto bullshit. They all fall asleep.
Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
Yes, I know. It's just.
I'm just trying to. Oh, okay. So that affects 22 hit points worth of creatures. So only creatures like 22 HP up to whatever it is. So that would be like one Sanguine at full health, or the ones who are. So where do you start at?
It's 20 feet of a point you choose.
Okay.
And it starts at the weakest and works its way up.
Yeah, which point are you choosing? Because there's a part where Jacob fireballed, where there's 4 survivors. The one where Price fireballed, there's only 1 survivor, and the rest are unaffected.
I'm gonna go for the unaffected one.
That would affect 1 Seguin.
Oh, okay. Rhea doesn't know she's gonna go for the like she's just joining the fight. She's like,
she's gonna put one
guys
to
look
sleep.
hurt. Those guys look hurt, and so like we're about to kill them.
All right.
And she's gonna look at the unaffected one, and be like, I'm gonna put that guy to sleep, and she's gonna Naruto hand sign him to sleep.
All right. So one of the Sanguine literally just like falls over down asleep, and the other guys are just like, "What the hell?"
And you know, I point and be like, "Ha!"
Frank, really?
And then she looks at her friends. I can only do that once a day.
I'll if he's asleep, I haven't really done anything, so I'll Eldritch Blast the sleeping guy. And we're level 5, so I can shoot 2 blasts. He's laying down though, so
yeah, you get advantage, and
I get disadvantage because it's ranged.
Oh, you get disadvantage because it's ranged?
They're prone.
No, it doesn't matter because AC's like nothing, so I think you still hit.
Yeah, I have a pretty high mod on that.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, pop, pop!
For what? 16 points of damage?
16. Yeah, 16.
Alright,
total.
you hit him and he just like gets up and like is like slightly smoldering. As for you,
force damage. I can do mind bullets too, Kyle.
Yay!
Whew.
18 points of radiant damage.
Me?
No. Yulesh takes 18 points of radiant damage from a guiding bolt.
Okay. Oh.
All right.
Because you notice sort of behind the shield of meat, there's a couple spellcasters of the Sagween sort of being guarded by the barons and stuff.
I knew they were somewhere because of the whole person or something similar.
Yeah.
Let's see. I took 18. All right. Bad math. It'd be a 13.
And with that, the rest of the Sagween actually start charging the walls and the gates.
Okay. In that case, do we need to roll initiative, or we just
not quite yet?
Okay.
Like they're like hitting the gates right now because they can make it there in about one movement cycle.
So a question: is there any guards on like the other side of the gates, or is it just
no? Anyone who is outside of the gate before this is dead.
Okay, so I'm going to run to the gate and place. Oh, sorry. Where is it? I have a. I think it's Rolling Flame. Yeah, I'm going to put basically this 20-foot cube of fire right in front of the gate because I've got 5 feet of range, so I assume the gate is less than 5 feet thick.
I'd say you wouldn't be able to do that.
What?
Because you can't put it on the other side of the gate where you can't see.
Man.
I know it doesn't say like it needs sight, but to me, I'm gonna say that you can't do that without sight.
Okay.
That seems fair to me though.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, if it's a solid object, I mean, if it's something else, then maybe, but.
No, I'm gonna DM kibosh that one.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, can't do that one either. Still 5 feet. Okay, I'm just gonna use, I guess while my turn's going on, I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
Blur, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say you guys have like sort of one round, quote unquote, to get through before the Sagween make it through the gates.
Okay.
You can delay them if you want to help hold the gates, or just if you want to ready actions or whatever. There's the gate, the south gate and the east gate. Whichever one you want to make it to, you can make it to either one. So how are you going to prepare for this? This is what I'm asking.
Well, I'm going to ask Morin to heal me. And if he can't, then I will use a potion.
Yeah, Morin can definitely heal you.
I can also use a healer kit on you one time a day.
So,
I mean, if you fall, I can get you back up with a healer kit, or I can give you health with a healer kit once a day.
Save it for in case somebody goes down and has 0 hit points.
Okay, it's like a once per person. So.
Okay.
But I've got like 27 more times I can use before I got to restock.
Ignore that, the healing word, because I think he's actually just going to cast. So he took a significant damage there. So, yeesh, that was terrible.
Oh, he's doing cure wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds. So. Oh no! So it's for 11 points of damage or 11 points of healing. Yeah.
Which gate are we close to?
You're closer to the east gate.
Okay, and can we?
You like I said, so they're not too far apart, so you can make it to whichever gate you prefer.
I'll go to the east gate, then the one we're closest to, and cast Armor of Agathis with my as for my round action or whatever.
Okay.
Which is the more narrow gate, or are they about the same?
They're pretty much both the same.
How wide are they?
About, I'd say it's like not quite 10 feet, but enough for a wagon to fit through.
So okay.
You have to remember, so about the same diameter as train tracks. So you have to remember that train tracks are built off the diameter of wagon wheels.
So that's closer to like, I don't know, 5 feet.
But remember, there's got to be room on either side, right? As well.
Yeah, there's got to be room. There's got to be a couple of feet of clearance on either side
Okay.
to allow for different size wagons.
I'll go to the other gate, and essentially what I want to do as soon as they break down the gate, I want to have my detonation go off, and try and take out as many as possible.
So you want to ready rolling flames as an action?
Not rolling flames, but detonation.
Okay.
It's the fireball without the fireball being cast or anything. It's like an instantaneous fireball that explodes.
So you're going to spend your action to ready detonation.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's yours. And you're going to do that at the south gate?
Yeah.
So you're at the south gate. You're there. Jamie's over there. Say Marin's over there.
Ryu has not moved from where she casted sleep.
Sleep, so she's pretty much at the east gate then still. Dr. Price, what's Dr. Price doing?
He is going to set himself up whichever gate has the most, which I suspect is the south gate.
Yeah, the south gate has a slightly more people on it.
Okay, I'm just going to prepare lightning bolt, and hopefully there's not too much collateral damage. I'm hoping that I just hit the shark people, but I'm going to let a lightning bolt go.
Okay. All right. So how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to put the turn order as all right. So odds east, evens south. Southgate goes first. Perfect. So basically, the Sagween just like slam into the gates, and the two guards holding it at the south gate barely last a minute before they're blasted backwards, and the entire gate just crumbles inwards. And Tiber, you're going to let loose with your detonation spell, yes?
Yes.
All right. And you're going to kind of throw that like behind them a little bit?
Yeah, it's got a 20-foot sphere radius, so I basically want to have the front of the sphere just hit those ones that are just coming through the gate.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it's a DC 16 con save.
Yep. For 23 points of damage. So as they run through the gate, you hit the whatever it's called, and another group of fish folk are just blasted into pieces, and one of them one of the ones who was like sort of first to the gate kind of escapes most of the blast, only to be met with a lightning bolt from Mr. Price.
And there goes that. And I believe that goes through a line for anybody who's in the way. I'm going to double check the wording.
Yeah. And
up to 2 creatures within 5 feet. So
how many? All creatures within 5 feet?
Let me try to.
No, let me just pull it up.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to post. Some reason it doesn't work when I do it. Everybody else in the world can manage that.
It's okay.
Not a big deal.
It
It
happens.
says
100 feet long and 5 feet wide. Okay. Each creature in the line must make a deck throw. A creature takes 86 lightning damage on failed save, half as much on the successful one. Flammable objects. Okay, got it. So yeah,
Okay.
that's a long ass line. It's like all the way down almost to the. That's quite a far bit down the road. So I think so far there's 3 of them make the save. So how much damage? 28. So you. The guy who's first to the gate, so survive the fireball, only gets struck dead on by a lightning bolt. A couple of the barons kind of dodge to the side and get up singed, but mostly unharmed. Relatively unharmed, at least. And there's just a huge amount of carnage. Alright, jumping back to the east gate. The east gate falls a couple seconds after the south gate. Yulesh, what was your plan?
hit them hard.
Okay. So as the gate breaks down, 2 barons are first to the gate, going after you and Ryu. So the
You cut out for me. I don't know if it's just me.
oh
Yeah, Nick, you cut out.
you cut out. You guys hear me yet?
Some in suspense.
He's still talking. He can't tell, so I'm gonna go tell him.
I know. I can tell.
This was
I know,
probably
I
an
can hear
epic
you.
discretion. Now he has to start over.
Ah! Can you guys hear me yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So where did I cut out at?
The east gate falls down.
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
So south gate. I got it.
You got it?
I can when you guys tell me, I can hear it. It's like only
Oh.
my voice that cuts out. I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, so the south gate falls a few seconds after so the east gate falls a couple seconds after the south gate, and 2 barons lead the charge in. One heads for Yulesh, and the other one heads for Ryu. So I'll let you guys go first. Yulesh first. You're fighting. You're squaring off against a Sagween Baron.
Okay. In that case, I will just go ahead.
I was walking over, but I heard my character's name, so I don't
No,
know
you're
what
fine.
happened.
Yulesh is first. You're next. You're squared off against Sagween Baron each, while the 2 other guards pick themselves up and try and hold off the other Sagween from entering.
Okay.
They kind of just like cut off.
So we're just squared off with 1 each?
Yeah, and the other 2 guards kind of did the smart tactical thing and basically put their shields out and kind of pushed the rest of the Sagween back into the doorway. Alright, so Yulesh, you're first.
Yeah, I will just go ahead and use just because I think it'll help me stay alive. I'll use mirror image, and that'll be my.
You already
second
had mirror up because you did that last turn.
Armor of Agathis.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Armor of Agathis. That's what you had.
It's not a concentration spell, so I can do both. I believe.
Okay.
I don't think either one's concentration actually. Yeah, it's neither one.
Nope.
So I will use mirror image, and so there are 4 of me, and we're all covered in frosty glass film of armor. I don't know. Looks like little snowflakes around me.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. I'll pull out my hammer as well after I cast the spell.
All right, that's your turn then, Ryu. Oh.
I have food in my mouth.
No. You have to talk with your mouth full. You have to be gross on stream or on recording.
Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, so she's got like she just squared off with 1 guy.
Just one right now.
And, she's going to look at him. She's like, listen, if you try to hit me, I'm going to kill you. Do we want to go through this?
He doesn't speak your language. He only speaks Sagwin.
Okay, so she's just going to take that because he didn't respond as, yeah, we're going to kill each other. She's like, all right, cool. And she's going to, I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff. If I can find which page I'm on. There we go.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
Hits?
Hits.
Cool, for 5, and then I'm gonna follow with a couple of roundhouse kicks.
Roundhouse kiss.
Yeah,
Like spin around and kiss him.
and 16 and
Like-
18.
Like spin the bottle, but with a
Both hits.
person instead of a bottle.
We would know something was seriously wrong with Ryu if that happened.
There's a lot wrong. There's
a
already
lot.
things seriously wrong for you.
All right,
Well,
so
So
you
8
basically,
damage total.
so you basically start like pummeling on this like shark creature, and it's kind of like One Punch Man, where it's just like you get a couple good hits. It's like that kind of hurt, and it doesn't look like it did much.
Mm-hmm.
Like he still looks pretty unimpressed by that.
Okay.
So going back to Elesh, the Sagween is going to go after you. You've taken damage, haven't you?
I have. I'm at
Well, that's
about 2/3 of my health.
That's unfortunate. Because
It is insanely hard to hit me right now, though. So
well, he's going to go full like he basically like goes into chomp at your face.
okay.
Definitely misses with that. He follows it up with a just
Okay. So
clawing at you like mad. Does a 26 hit.
26. Let's find out. So with mirror image, roll a d20, and I have to roll
A 6 or higher.
a 6 or higher. And I didn't. So yes, it does hit me. And I can't block that with a shield, I don't think. So I'll take it. But he does take 10 points of cold damage if he is not immune.
Yeah, no,
As soon as he
not immune.
makes
So
contact.
that's the first one. The second attack with his spear or trident.
All right. Okay.
Is a crit.
All right. I did roll a 6 on that one. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be rolling publicly. I literally have my D. I hear your dice, and I picked up my.
That's
D-
fine.
It
That's fine.
happens, it
I
happens.
believe you.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 6 on that, so it hits one of the duplicates.
I rolled a 6. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you knocked off one of your duplicates.
And so that hit my DC is 12, so definitely hits it because it's critical. How much did I take from the first one?
All right. 1 sec. I think my internet just had a major hiccup and like was wanting to die there. So the first attack, 2d6 plus 4. So you take 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, there's just a major computer hiccup there. So, but we're fine. We're back. Everything's fine now. All right. So that's his going after you, and he said he takes 10 points of cold damage.
Yes, and I'm still frosty. I have two temporary hit points left from armor value. This.
Lucky you.
Great little spell.
Yeah, the warlocks. I mean, they're just weird.
All right. So Ryu, now you're still at full health, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering. That means he doesn't get advantage when he's attacking you.
Gotcha.
So much like the other guy, he's going after you. Does a 26 hit.
What kind of question is that even? Of course it hits, Nick. Who here has... We're a bunch of, like, squishy magic users. Who here has a 20 AC or more? None of us.
Just wondering. I've been
Of
known
course
to
a
be wrong
26
before.
hits.
Mine, I can make my AC 20.
Okay, so he gets you with the bite. And he goes after it with 2 claw attacks. So the first one is a 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
And the second one is a 11, and I'm assuming that one doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 4 and 2d4 plus 4. Come on. So you take, whoa, shiza, 19 damage total from the Sodwin.
Okay.
All right. Tiber and Dr. Price. One of the barons made it through. The rest of them are all charred, and a couple of other Sagween sort of occupy the two guards and engage them. One of the Baron makes a beeline for you, Tiber.
I point to Tiber.
It's like
It was him.
It's that guy. Yeah, and he leads. Oh, you've taken damage. Yes, that's right. Even better. Does a 21 hit?
Who?
You. Does a 21 hit?
Don't forget, I've got blur as well.
Gives him disadvantage.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
it'd be really normal.
Yeah.
Are you missing hit points, Tiber? Oh yeah, you got speared.
Okay, thanks for that. Because we got a crit on his trident.
God damn it.
Unless I used up one of my 6s. One of my 6 ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's got lots of ones. So.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
still 6
I
ones
still
there.
have a couple
so-
ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use one of those.
Okay. So you just barely duck under that trident, and as you duck down, he goes to bite at you. Does a 22?
Yes.
Yes. So he lashes onto your shoulder and claws at you. What about a 16?
Yes.
A 16 hits you too?
Yeah.
God damn. All right. Well, bite.
Like none of us took a martial class at all.
So you take 13 plus 9 points of damage.
I'm the
Fun.
closest thing we have to
So,
like a
so
martial
12
person.
points of damage. So 22 points of damage.
Yes.
No, Ryu's a monk. She's a martial class.
But I also don't wear armor.
Yeah.
And Dr. Price, you're faced off against a very, very small Sagween.
Okay, is it within like long distance range, or am I up close?
Oh, it's closing
it
into
child?
melee right now.
Okay, then I'll just use shocking grasp.
That's not your
Yes.
turn, though. Because you already went, right?
Oh, yeah, that was my prepared. So
Yeah. Because it
But I am healthy.
is... Sorry, I need to look up a spell real quick here. Oh. It walks up to you and casts a spell, and out of the corner of your eye, you see a glowing trident flying at your face
Okay.
as it summons a spiritual weapon.
Oh,
I get the one with magical powers. I'm in trouble.
Okay, melee spell attack. You don't have to worry about that one. That phone fails horribly. That's 15.
My AC's 15.
So I'm gonna say that misses. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, that's that one.
I survived one round.
congratulations!
You're the only one who made it out of that one unscathed. All right, and what's his face? Morin can still act. What's that one?
Did you go, Dr. Price? Oh, yeah, you just shock and grasp. I'm sorry.
No, I don't need that one.
No, I had my action when they burst through the. So.
Oh, god damn it. So, Morin casts Healing Word, and you're all healed for 6 points of health.
Okie dokie.
Womp womp. That didn't do much.
Thanks, stop!
Thanks, Morin.
Who's it healing?
It's Healing
All of us,
Word.
it's Healing
It's
Word.
Healing Word, so it affects all of you.
Is it mass healing word?
How much does Healing Word affect?
Healing word affects
person?
one person, and mass healing word affects
Oh,
all of us.
I
So
think-
it's a one, yeah.
Oh, I think it just affects one person. I think
T-Bur is the worst off.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna heal T-Bur for 6 HP.
Cool.
Good choice.
Woo! I'm slightly less dead.
Don't worry. Once you
Aw.
actually die, I'm probably more effective then. Because
But it's okay because it's your turn, T-Bur.
Okay. I'm not very happy with this guy right now, so I'm going to cast Combustion on him.
Okay.
So I'm going to literally light him on fire.
Nice.
I'm going to cast it with 5 psi points. So it's a DC 16 con save.
That's a bad choice, my friend. He definitely makes that. So he takes half damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
So half of 33? Is that? Sorry. Yeah, 33. So 16. Is that 16 or 7? That'd be 17. Okay. Alright, got it.
Okay. And then as a
So you basically go all full
as
like
about
pyrokinesis for dummies on this guy, and
yeah.
the Sagween kind of just like, I don't know, drops and rolls and is pretty much unharmed by the brunt of it, and just gets up and is like, alright, I'm actually gonna like mess you up now.
I'm gonna cast Cloak of Air on myself as a bonus action.
Okay.
So now it actually has disadvantage because I'm assuming Blur plus Cloak of Air will give him disadvantage. And
when it misses you, you can use reaction to make it attack itself.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Dr. Price.
okay.
Now it's your turn.
So I got this one that actually is close enough that I got to go melee. So we're gonna try shocking grasp.
Nice.
And we're gonna hit him this
You're gonna
time.
succeed with that one. For 10 lightning damage?
Yes. And I am very tempted to run away, but I know that's not a great idea, so I will stay.
Alright. That was a good hit. The priestess, the Sagween priestess looks actually like frazzled by that one. If she had hair, it'd probably be all like sticking out. Yilesh. Now your turn.
Okay. I think that what Yilesh usually does is hits people with his hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hit him and do Booming Blade too. Even though I don't think he'll move. But if he does, he's going to get boomed. Does that hit? 14?
Afraid not.
Okay. And then I'll scowl.
You're going to scowl.
Yeah, I'll use a free action to scowl at him.
Alright. Good use of free action. So you're just like, yeah, just go wide, and you're just like, yeah, that could have been you, buddy. All right,
That's on me.
Rio.
It went silent. What happened?
We won.
Yeah.
One? Cool.
Everyone's dead. Everything's fine. We're all fine here.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay, so being that the shark man just fucking mauled on me, I'm not happy about it. So I'm going to bring my hands up to his face, just like grab his face, and cast Shocking Grasp.
Nice.
Does a 12 hit?
You go up to grab him, and he literally just like shoves you back.
Cool. Then I'm going to use a bonus action to disengage and use my full movement to get away from him.
Months.
Which is 40 feet, by the way.
All right, as he pushes you back, you literally just nope out of there.
I'm almost like
just
daring him to come towards me.
Okay, I need to take a quick little break here. I know it's in the middle of combat.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah. We're just gonna take a little bio break right now. It's a Sanguine's actions coming up next. All right. We'll be back in about. We'll just take a little fiver.
Okay, a fiver.
I'm back.
Okay. All right. Just waiting on Val. Grabbing a snack, looks like. Is everyone back other than that? Can't tell if Jake is back or not. You there?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so let's continue. Now that the Sagween's round of action, they're going to go after. I can't remember who is going after next. Tiber. It's got disadvantage against you, doesn't it?
Yes.
It rolled a 17. Do you want to turn that against itself?
Uh,
Sorry, it rolled a 17 and a 13. But if you turn against itself, it'd have advantage on itself because it's bloodlust. No, it wouldn't have that.
And this is its trident attack, like its big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that one.
Okay. So yeah, so it hit itself. 4. No. For 12 points of
Nice.
damage.
Awesome.
Dr. Price! The
Yes.
priestess is attacking you. And you can't use a spirit weapon worth a fucking damn. Misses completely. It's embarrassing. Alright. Ryu, you are very, very far away. Which means that the one who's attacking him goes after Yelesh as well.
I'm very sorry, friends.
I don't like the sound of that. Whatever he can do can hit 2 of us.
So Yelesh, you're now getting mauled by 2 Sagween Barons.
Wonderful.
And they're literally just like both just clawing at you.
Okay.
The first one got like a 26
It hits me.
and a crit.
It's what?
The
It's a
first
crit?
one was a 26 and the second attack was a crit.
All right.
Do you want to use a nat 1 on that other crit?
He has 5 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but better.
And then the second one definitely hits on the first one. I think you still have 1 mirror image left.
I do. No, I have 2. I have 2 left.
You have 2 left?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, and it does hit my mirror image. It has to roll a 12 or higher.
Yeah. And then the last attack hits as well, so you should roll for your mirror on that one as well.
Okay, yeah, and that one will hit my last mirror image.
Okay, so you actually only got hit once with that. So
Okay.
overall,
They're doing their job, but they're all gone.
That's what they're
overall, you take 15 points of damage from that one, and he takes what? 2 points of cold damage?
10.
10?
He takes 10 every time he hits me while I have the temporary hit points.
10.
But I have no... Huh?
Sorry, I'm just doing Blades of Glory.
So 8 total, sorry. I didn't catch it. It's been so long since I've seen that. All right. Ouch. Ow.
You know,
It's fine. No, I'll take on both of them. Don't worry.
you know, 10.
I'll help you eventually. I just, wanted to move further away from them.
Understandable.
No one.
So
No.
what
It really hurts when they hit you.
It's just the Olympics meme. 10.
I have a plan.
All right. Uh, Timber, it's your turn.
How's the one in front of me looking?
The one in front of you is pretty roughed up. You notice that the guards are actually starting to push back the other Sagween a little bit. They're kind of holding their own, but they're a little still overwhelmed at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to use my mind thrust on it, which is a int save, DC 16 int save.
Oh. He does not make that.
So 7 psychic damage.
All right. Good mind bullets. With mind bullets.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, Dr. Price.
Okay. My best move is still Shocking Grasp, which at least is hitting well tonight.
I'm
I'll say.
gonna hit your face with my lightning hands.
I'll
my
say,
cats.
and again, you just like grab her and zap her, like, don't tase me, bro. Fuck. All right, that's. Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
No, there's nothing else I can do. So
All right.
it's just die already. I don't like you.
Yelesh, you're now.
You're in my comfort zone.
You are now beset on both sides by Sagween barons
Gotcha.
who are just like ripping you to shreds right now, or at least trying to.
I will put my hammer in my belt and cast some Arms of Hadar, and so like some shadow tentacles will appear around me, try and hit these guys. Did it show up?
Yeah.
So it's a DC 14 strength save. I probably should.
One of them actually doesn't make it.
Nice. So he'll take 5. The other one will take 2. And the one who got hit can't take reactions this round. So with that, since he can't react, only one of them can opportunity attack me. I'll start moving away as well.
You're gonna back up. All right.
I want to put about 30 feet between. My full movement speed between me and them.
One of them definitely hits you with that opportunity attack. Just another
Okay.
claw attack.
What do you get? I mean, is it higher than a 20?
26
Okay, so yes, it does.
for 13 points of damage. Dude, I don't know what roll d20 is doing. It's rolling super high for me today.
It happens. It's not really an RNG.
No.
This code.
All right. Not looking so hot. Ouch.
All right, so as you disengage, Ryu, before you can move in, a couple more guards, possibly from who are just watching the other side of the wall, run in. About 4 of them, and sort of trade places with Yelesh.
Okay.
So now the Sagween are basically both are outnumbered 2-1 at the moment, while the rest
So
of the,
there's more Sagween than so there's 4 total now?
no guards.
Oh, guards.
So the Sagween are now outnumbered.
Okay.
You got a little bit of reinforcement. The rest of the guards are still like hacking
Oh,
away at the rest
okay.
and trying to keep the
So-
rest of them from entering.
The one that had originally mauled on me is still pretty healthy, right?
Yeah, both of them are not looking super hurt right now.
So what I'm gonna do, Rio's getting a little. She got touched, so things aren't very great. That's why she ran away to kind of recollect herself. But in that recollection, like from like her running, she stops, she turns around, and like her eyes are kind of glowing. She's not going full radiant nuclear bomb, but instead you kind of see her. She turns around, and like as she begins to cast this spell, like her feet slightly like elevate off the ground as I'm going to use my nat 20 to cast Guiding Bolt on one of these guys.
All right. Roll me some damage on that one.
So it's 8d6 essentially, since it's a crit. Well, it's so the way that so how are you doing? Are you doing like max
I'm doing
damage?
max plus roll.
Okay, so first it is 6 times 4 because it's 46 for the
24.
max.
24.
Yeah, and then another 20.
So 44 damage.
Yeah.
So basically, there's this huge blast of like glowing holy light as you practically nuke this Sagween Baron, and it was like you smell like burning flesh, and just like you can practically hear a choir of angels, and it's just like a small shockwave, and the dust settles, and he's like still standing, just barely.
Just barely standing. How terrified does he look?
He looks more mad than anything else. Like he's real pissed off now.
Cool. And yeah, I'm gonna use that as my turn.
Okay. Okay. And the guards just start like wailing on these Sagween. Like one of them manages to slash the hurt one in the leg. He's not quite down. He fights his way back up. The other one manages to fend off all the blows, so he's still doing okay.
You okay?
Which brings us back to Tiber.
That's me.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I just have to go grab something. All right.
I'm really embarrassed. I just noticed that I have comprehend languages. Like a decent human being.
Why play against our nature?
I know, right? Like that's what we do.
I'm pretty sure if they have this is a habit of theirs, there was no talking them out of it.
Oh, they're pretty much just they're evil.
We could have just maybe been like, hey guys, can you just like wait one more day so we can
Like we'll leave. We're your
Think
biggest
Bob's.
disadvantage here. You know,
Well,
I
this is
do
the
that
same.
when we have someone who is getting turned into a pincushion.
This is the same group who is like coming after you. So, Jacob, you there?
Yep.
All right.
Tiber's up.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mind thrust this guy again.
All right.
Boo, 4 damage. Oh well.
It doesn't make the save.
It does or doesn't?
It does not.
Ooh, yeah.
All right,
4
so it
damage.
takes 4 whole psychotic damage. Psych damage.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, no guards come to your assistance at this moment. They looked at Elish and decided that he was looking more pathetic.
Actually, is using a healing potion a full action or a bonus action?
Action.
Okay. Never mind.
to get it out of your bag and down it would be an action. All right, Dr. Price.
Okay, let's go with what's been working. Shocking Grasp.
A 19 hits.
Okay.
For
5 points of damage.
You slowly but surely, you are just like frying this fish.
It's like, just please quit living.
Just you're like, just.
This is my only short range attack.
Sorry. Unlimited power! Alright, enough prequel memes. Yilesh.
Mhm.
Now your turn.
Okay. I will cast Armor of Agathis at first level on myself.
Again. Alright.
Yes.
That's a great
and
spell.
It's pretty good. And I will run up. I don't have a weapon out yet, but next round I'll get one. I'm gonna get one out, and I'm gonna run up to the guards, like right behind them, like if they're between me and the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a plan for next turn.
Okay.
Unless I'm dead, then.
Ryu.
My turn?
Your turn.
Okie dokie. So that guy that I hit with my guiding bolt is still alive?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to run up to him and I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
You hit him with your stick? Alright.
With my magic stick, yeah. My eyes are still glowing though. Because I can do that. Apparently. Alright, magic stick. Where's my magic stick? That's guiding bolt, not a magic stick. Okay. And here's my magic stick with 21.
Definitely hits.
Cool. For 9 damage?
And basically,
9
as he's
damage.
like trying to fend off attacks from. Thanks, Kat. Trying to fend off attacks from the two guards. You basically just like run up and bash, like cave this thing's skull in, and it kind of just like looks at you and just falls flat on its face, just completely dead.
And isn't there another one right there?
Yeah, there's another one.
Cool. I'm gonna burn a key point to Flurry of Blows that one.
All right. Seriously, this fucking cat. So the first one definitely hits. The second one doesn't.
Okay, so it's just a 12 damage then.
But you basically just like jump over and crack this guy's in. You just crack him.
It
in
was
the
a
jaw.
crit too.
Yeah, it rolled for the damage too. So
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do it like if you were doing it like you do it, it's technically like another. No, you're right.
no, it does it because
yeah,
it rolled
it
full
did.
damage.
Okay.
And then the other damage.
Yep.
But no, you rolled like max damage on that.
Yep.
So
On an arm strike
20 damage.
with my foot.
No, only the first one counts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 8 + 4.
Okay, so it's just 12 damage.
Yeah, 12 damage.
Cat will not let me.
Well, shouldn't it have been 24 damage or?
No, because
No.
An unarmed strike is only 4 damage, and so I get 4 + 4, which is 8, which is the max, and then another roll, which is 4.
Yeah.
So I rolled like essentially 2 on the.
You rolled 2 4s.
Yeah, I rolled 2
Gotcha.
4s.
Plus a maximum 4, so you rolled through the maximum of all that.
Mm-hmm.
So the absolute maximum you can get on a crit for that one's 12, which you got. So
Yeah.
all right. So you basically just like leap over and just crack him super hard in the jaw, and yeah, it just kind of glares at you because that kind of hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Heaver. Yeah, you're still in melee with this guy, aren't you?
Yep.
And it's attacking at disadvantage. How long does your ability last for?
10 minutes.
It's concentration, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh Okay, no, that one misses.
Was that the trident attack?
No. Bite, claw. That one hits you.
So wait, it didn't attack with the
It
trident?
attacked with
or...
the bite and missed
Yeah.
both ones. Because I think it rolled a 12 and a 13. Then attacked with a claw and rolled a 14 and a 8. And then attacked with its trident and rolled a 20 and a 26.
Oof, okay.
So you take the trident damage, unfortunately.
These guys are tough.
For 11 points of damage. You're lucky because it, like... I forgot to do... Poor Marin's just been, like, hiding. Morin's just like, I don't like this.
I don't know which does more, but I want to like use a reaction to make it attack itself with the bite or claw or whatever.
It wouldn't hit it.
No?
None of them rolled above 16.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But Morin heals you for 6 points.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm at 9 health altogether.
Dr. Price.
Okay. Well, like I said, I've only got it's either this or a dagger, so
9? Oh, you
Oh.
missed!
yeah, it was bound to happen. I was rolling really well, so it was going to happen eventually.
Oh, and you don't have a 20.
No.
I saw the 9 points of damage. I was so excited for you, but you missed.
Yeah, I was like, I'm finally going to do something. I'm going to kill the. Well, I killed a lot earlier, so I can take pride in that.
I was like, Ruby was sitting directly on the AC, so I couldn't check. But no,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. All right, Yelesh, that brings us back to you.
I'll run up, and these guys are next to each other. These two, or no, one's dead, right?
Yeah.
Ryu killed one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I cracked the other's jaw.
Okay. Well, then I will just take out my hammer and say, "Step aside! I am here to kick ass and hopefully not die." And swing my hammer, doing his best
15.
proper impression.
Unfortunately, a 15.
It doesn't hit. I know it doesn't
not quite hit. Ah.
That was but a warm up.
I'm just stretching. Just.
We're just gonna have a moment and be like, Yelesh, what happened to your voice?
I'm just trying out things. Sorry.
Maybe you should try actually hitting it.
You know, it's hard to do impressions and also hit things with a hammer.
The guards kind of just like stare at you and just like go back to wailing on it. Like they know they're not doing much damage, but they're just like.
At least they're making contact.
They're just pummeling on it at this point. You're not even sure if they're using swords or just metal clubs. Just like crowbars. They're just beating on it. You guys at this point hear a conch blowing off in the distance, signaling a retreat for the Saguin. Because they might be stupid, but they're not that stupid. And they know when they're losing. At least for now. So anyone who is in melee combat can take an attack of opportunity at advantage.
Okay, I'm going to. So, one more. Yeah, I guess it can be a cantrip. So
Yeah.
I'll shock and grasp.
I actually hit something.
Thanks, Kat. Are you going to sit right down on the paper I'm using to record all the HP? Yeah. That's cool.
as it turns around, I hit it in the back.
Like, on principle, you tried to hurt me, so I can't let you live.
So, yeah, Dr. Price, as the priestess goes to run away, you basically just like shove her away with a shocking grasp, and it basically just fries her completely. And she takes a step or two before she tumbles over with like smoke pouring out of her ears, just dead. Ryu, that means you can take an attack as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna let Yulish take his attack first.
Okay. Well, it hit, obviously. 24 hits. For 9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. And then I will go and like essentially try to trip it up with my magical quarterstaff. Yeah, I do. I just like whack at his knees.
You just like smack him in the shin as he runs by. Unfortunately, you don't quite finish that one off. So Jacob, unfortunately, because he's, I don't know if you're in melee distance, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah? You can take any sort of attack opportunity, anything that's sort of like any spell that requires a melee attack to be made.
I don't make melee attacks.
Okay, because I don't know how it makes for.
Yeah.
I mean, you could technically like do an unarmed strike and like punch him in the kneecap as he runs away.
I do have a weapon, but yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Pokey stabby him.
Yeah.
Out of spite.
Yeah.
Spite is an excellent motivator.
Is it at advantage?
Yes.
Woo!
Unfortunately, it wasn't at 20, but it still hits. It still counts.
Okay.
For 7 points of bludgeoning damage. So as the one just sort of runs away, you just like take your mace and just like pop him in the back as he's running away. Yeah, you don't quite finish him off. So,
yeah, don't come back.
So basically, two of the surviving barons basically just barrel through the guards, holding back the rest of them, and the Sagween make their way back towards the ocean.
So I'm just gonna let you know that Ryu's in full weapon mode right now, so she's gonna try and chase after this guy. So I want to give somebody a chance, Yulish, to maybe stop her.
Anyone want to try and stop Ryu, or are you just gonna let her go?
I'll try.
You'll try.
I will Ray of Frost to slow her down.
Ryu's probably stronger than Yulish. What do I need to do? Make an athletics check? I'm going to grapple your ass.
Maybe. That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
I don't think.
Beat that.
No.
Well, it's just an opposing, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh.
It's a skill.
And there she goes, running off.
I would say, like, very personally, I would say that, like, you brush against me enough to where she's gonna, like, turn around and just, like, try to hit you in the face. But, like, stop, because she has been able to tell friend from foe, and she's gonna, like, stop, like, millimeters away from your nose and be like, is it over? Did we win?
You shouldn't touch this snowflakes around my face because they'll explode and hurt you.
You didn't so much win as survive, but
that
I didn't even get hit, so I'm just like, hey,
yeah,
I'm good.
This is the best fight you've had.
Oh, I mean, most of the time I just hang out in back and throw fireballs, so that's why I don't get hit. This time I was in physical combat and they still missed me. Yes, I will use a healer kit on.
So much blood.
You get 5 points of health from me.
Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna stop like the actual like stuff here, but we're gonna keep on for just a minute.
Okay.
So basically, you see the Sagween head back for the water, but you have a feeling that they're gonna come back and try again. Because they can only be out of the water for so long a time.
Mm.
So they're heading to the closest body of water, which happens to be the ocean, but it's not going to be too long before they come back. And as you look over at a couple of the dead and or dying guards, if the Sagween come back with reinforcements, you don't know if you're going to be able to hold out. Especially because it probably won't take them that long to come back. In terms of how you did, though, there's about at least 2/3 of the Sagween force are dead. A good chunk of them.
Those fireballs.
Yeah, those fireballs, man. Other than that,
Hey, I can recharge mine in an hour. So.
Other than that, a couple of the guards are dead. A few townspeople got caught up in the fighting and also didn't make it. The walls are starting to fall apart and are on fire because of you guys. Yes, part of the walls are still on fire. And
we should move out of the way.
Hopefully it doesn't spread to the rest of the town. In the meantime, though, the only lead you've really gotten on your investigation is that there seems to be some kind of witch or hag living in the woods to the east. Whether you leave now or later, or fend off another attack of the Sagleen, is up to you. We're going to have to figure that one out later. You still have...
I'm going to say we should probably leave.
Yeah, you still have more and Fat Rabbit with you, but the Sagween could return in even less than an hour if they really wanted to.
I will take anything of value the priestess might have had, and then we should hit the road.
All right, so we're gonna leave you guys there in terms of tonight, just because we're about there on time wise at least.
Yeah.
But anyways, unfortunately we didn't quite get the stream to stay up, but otherwise we'll just upload the recording of episode 5. I'm gonna come up with a horrible title for this one. It's gonna be a sea pun. It just has to be.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
What's up, Addie? You look like you smelled something bad. Or are you frozen? I think she's frozen.
I think she's just not looking forward to the... Oh.
No, I think she's frozen.
Yeah. Frozen.
Alright. Alright, so Val froze. I'm gonna go grab her and come here and we'll do the close.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Alright.
Okay, guys, sorry. Like, my Chrome froze on my computer, so I'm back. Like, it's on like Donkey Kong real quick. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick sign off, and even though we are not live, please still feel free to self-plug, because this will go on probably sometime tonight. We'll just put it on once I upload it. And we'll start first with Jammy Jams. How'd that go for you, fam?
It's pretty fun. It's later here for me than it is for y'all, so don't take my yawning as I was bored. I'm just kind of sleepy. But I was having a lot of fun, and I like the kind of the secret at the beginning when I went underwater, and I like the Sanguine, the aquatic theme is always fun for me. I use it a lot as a DM, so I enjoyed it. I don't really have anything to plug. I'm just having a good time being Yelesh and trying not to die.
Awesome sauce. I'm glad that you're.
I gotta use my new magic.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not really dead. Jacob.
Yeah, I'm having a ton of fun playing Tibur. He's finally getting to the point where he's able to cause mass amounts of destruction, so it's getting a little bit more fun for me.
I don't think we caught that last part.
Oh,
Saying the plug.
yeah, nothing to plug on my
Nothing to
side.
plug? Okay, weirdos. Alright, and Andy.
I am having a blast. I think this was like one of our, the combat where I really felt like some of us were really going to die, and I just kept waiting to get pincushioned myself, and it never happened. So I'm ecstatic. But it's also midnight, and I got to work tomorrow, so I guess I need to calm down.
Just
I'm going to drop my Warp Films on Twitter, warped_films. The best place to find out what I am doing because my workload depends on when the clients actually want me to do things and when I can do my own thing. So something's coming out soon, I promise.
cool beans. And hey, I'm Valdrian. This is Slowpool. This is my channel. We play D&D here 4 times a month. So like that's what we do. Internet combining, and also I will be starting Final Fantasy IX soon. On top of that, but yeah, you guys come check me out. Hopefully we'll work out these OBS issues. Twitch.tv/Valdrian. And yeah, it was a great time, and everybody wave bye. Wave except Jacob.
Bye bye.
Except Jacob.
I'm waving. You just can't see it.